This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got the game. Now, on his, he had this new release, and on it, everyone's trying to say he's dissing Kendrick Lamar. Now, I think he's just drawing a line that's in between, a difference between him and Kendrick Lamar, and how could he diss Kendrick Lamar when he says Kendrick Lamar came from me. I passed the torch down to him. Game was one of the first people to have him on a major track. He was one of the first. So, I don't know, and he was always talking about passing the torch down to Kendrick. That everybody kind of jumped on that bandwagon, It's a song called Whatever. It starts off the Gangsta Grillz, EMNT, the credits. Now, all he's saying on here is that they're totally different artists, and then he goes into the rest of the song dissing other people that aren't like him. So I don't know, man. I don't look at it as a straight diss track like a lot of people do. But hey, it is what it is. The Gangsta Grillz is pretty good. It's not amazing. Game has better material, and I think he's just keeping it in the vault when this isn't the time to be keeping things in the vault. Like, you got to go out with your best stuff now. Rap is in a weird place, and it needs the best material to come out. Then we got Dame Dash has to keep the Cameron thing going. Like, this is what's, I don't know. There's something going on with Dame Dash. He has a whole track now dissing Cameron, talking about it's a track called Fredo, and he speaks on the beginning, and then he has his other average artists on the track dissing Cameron. If I was Cameron, I'd just ignore this. Dame Dash is claiming to buy a bowling alley now. I guess he loves bowling so much that he had to buy a bowling alley. And he'll go on to tell you how it's, this is my passive income, okay, whatever. Like, dude, you didn't invent buying a bowling alley, okay? Who knows if he even bought the bowling alley? Who knows? It's called Dusko Strikes in Lake Wales, Florida. Let's see. Dusko Strikes in Lake Wales. Let's see if this comes up on Google Maps. Doesn't even come up on Google Maps, bro. So you're already promoting a business that he's probably talking about Lake Wales bowling. It probably, it really looks like he's talking about somebody else's bowling. Is he this? Come on, bro. Is he really talking about this? This would be embarrassing, bro. If he's just representing another bowling alley and maybe he bought into this place, but he's calling it Dusko Strikes, but it's really called Lake Wales Bowling. Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Because it'll come up with pictures, and I'll know if he's walking in the same bowling alley. It's already looking like this is what he did. I don't know, bro. There's something like wrong with Dame Dash right now at this point, to be honest with you. Somebody needs to get the man help. This has got to be the same place, bro. Someone's got to get this man some help, bro. Because, like, he's, like, looking for small little wins that, like, other people are doing a lot bigger things. And he's looking for these small little wins. Maybe he's in the process of buying this bowling alley, but he hasn't completed the sale. Oh, man. Jarrell Miller speaking on getting his wig pushed back mid-boxing match claims he had to get an emergency toupee after washing his hair with an unknown substance. I guess his hair fell off. I don't know. Who knows? That was funny, though. Then we got G Herbo. His kids are playing him on live now. The daughter said she'll smack the straight. He was in there live, and he he like had a straight face, so the daughter was like, I'll smack that straight face off if you don't put a smile on your face. I was like, damn. That's kind of embarrassing in life. He held his restraint. Most parents would grab their kid up, but he restrained himself. He says, no more gentle parenting. Cardi B hit the SNL stage Saturday night to perform her single Airtime. Is this a hit single? She has much bigger songs on the album with like Lizzo and other people that have done a lot more, and there's no video to them or anything. She's still, I don't know what she's promoting here. She went on Saturday Night Live. Is she performing? Is she promoting her tour that's about to start? Because she hasn't promoted this album for 3-4 months at all. I don't know what's going on with that. Black Boy Max said first streamer nominated for a Grammy, and they lost. All right. It was for a track called Victory Lap. Now, Soulja Boy already clapped back and said he was the first rapper with a Grammy. Cap. He was the first one. I did that in 2008. Soulja Boy was nominated for a Grammy in 2008 Best Rap Song. Crank That. And he was a streamer. All right, so as we know, Big Meech. Let's see, should I get to that one first? Well, yeah, I saw Kanye with his wife, so maybe they're not splitting up. She was in Mexico with him at his show. Then we have Miami Tip. She's a legend in Miami. She used to be a stripper at Miami Diamond. There's so many diamond clubs in Miami. It was one of them. It was the big one. I forget what it was called, man. Diamonds of Miami or something. It was one of them. But she was like notorious for like, she would do like crazy tricks on the pole. And, she's a legend in Miami. She's a legend. So she speaks about a Big Meech party she went to and kind of like sets the record straight on this party and if it was popping or not, or let's see. Hold on one sec. Let me bring this up.
All right, let me say this real clear, okay? No dick riding, no hating, just facts. Yeah, I see Big Meech's party going viral. I was there, and I'm going to be honest. That shit was trash. I expected it to be way better. But I'm going to speak on this situation from all angles because it's sparking a lot of conversations. And I know how Miami works, and I have the credentials to speak on it, okay? And I'm going to speak on every angle. Now, starting with Miami. Miami don't give a fuck who you are, where you from, how much clout you got, or how many followers you flexing. Matter of fact, the more money you got, the more we going to charge you, period. Or the more they going to skim off the top because I ain't going to lie. One thing about Miami people in a position of power, especially if given by somebody out of town, they going to find a way to finesse. But that's a whole nother conversation about how Miami niggas will X themselves out of a check. But it still remains, you cannot come to Miami thinking you about to just set up shop in any industry that's clubs, strip clubs, lounges, restaurants, nightlife without the key Miami players involved. Like, it don't work like that. Never has, never will. Miami got gatekeepers in every lane, and they're not gatekeeping because they haters. They gatekeeping because they got respect, they got relationships, and they got real pull. If they not involved or consulted or respected, your shit already starting off shaky. And then another thing, any Miami nigga or Miami woman in a position of power is going to capitalize off that position. And that ain't greed. That's just hustle. Like, this city expensive, fast, and unforgiving. Everybody eating off of what they built. Now, I also keep seeing folks talk about Miami people don't own nothing. Miami let outsiders come and run shit. No. That's a surface level take, okay? From a business standpoint, Miami natives already know a lot of shit here is temporary. Here today, gone tomorrow. To really own and run something here, you gotta deal with headaches, politics, bullshit, personalities, and non-stop fires, okay? And a lot of times, it ain't even worth it. There's only a solid few that have a business in Miami that's running, and that's because they're from Miami, so they know the ins and outs, okay? So when Miami, anybody from out of town come in like, oh, Miami lit right now, we about to take over, cool. But what y'all don't see is the underground shit, the relationships, the unspoken rules, the calls that need to be made, that have to be made, the faces that need to be respected, the people who gotta co-sign you. From the outside, Miami look easy, but from the inside, this shit is chess, not checkers. If you don't have Miami backing through a respected person in your industry, it don't matter how famous you is, how much money you got. I don't care who you is. The city will humble your ass quick and send your ass crying back to wherever the fuck you came from. And I didn't even get to the dancer side of this.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, she kind of like set the record straight about that Meech thing and everything that's going on. She's definitely like super legendary in Miami. Then we got Chains and Whips by the Clips with Kendrick and Pharrell wins Grammy for the best rap performance. I was giving the Clips their first Grammy. I didn't even know that was their first. Now John Monopoly weighs in. This is his manager. He weighs in on his mental health. All right. And let's see. What did he say? Statement from Monopoly for report on Ye's marriage. Let's see. They report the claims that he and Bianca broke up, right? And they're trying to work through their struggles. Kanye said Kanye's manager, John Monopoly, said he's in a great place, taking accountability for the things he says and does. For the first time in a while, he is really approaching his mental health head on and making a valiant effort to deal with it. He really cares and he's trying to do better. I have bipolar and have been dealing it for 31 years, so I understand how difficult it is. Jeez, they're both bipolar. The sanity is a thin line. Being on the right side of sanity is not. I'm so happy, and Ye so happy and proud he's trying to do better. Okay. I've known him since I was 16 years old. We started working together. Managed him since 1992. He's an incredible person. Huh. All right. Well, I hope Kanye is, back to himself. Academics, I saw on a stream last night, he said NBA YoungBoy bought a new Lamborghini Urus to surprise Rakai, but the stream was canceled due to Kai Cenat and Gigi situation. They claim that Gigi smashed NBA YoungBoy, and I think Kai told Rakai to come home immediately. I don't know, so he missed out on a Urus, I guess. Yo. This is so funny. You gotta. I forget which video this is, but it's the video after Cameron got shot in D.C. And Kanye's in the video, but Jim Jones is in the video twerking. I forgot about that. He was twerking in the video. That was weird. That was a weird video. Anyways, this is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.